Good morning, everybody. It's time to get my feed set up for the day. Get that plugged in. Ready. Four, 6, 8, 10. So shy of a full size. That's good. So 1 container Ketovie right now. And then we'll fill this up with water. And add that in. And then we do a scoop of protein powder. That on the blender. And let that blend. Okay, ready to merge, then we'll get the formula all set up in the bag. So we have to crush some meds, multivitamin, and Tylenol. Housekeeping. Oh, he thinks I'm going to have a sugar low in the next 15 minutes. Well, we'll see what happens. Should be fine because I'm about to hook up, so. As soon as I can get this crushed. The multivitamin doesn't always like to crush. Like, you have to hit it in just the right spot, I find. There we go. Gravel still is the hardest for me to get crushed, which is why I dissolve it. But my multivitamin also just likes to be a bitch. That's it so far. Like I said, in the new year, I'm going to go ahead and get a new crusher. One with the metal piece in the middle, because I've heard they crush better. I see people on here using this all the time, but I don't know. Maybe I just don't have enough hand strength, arm strength. I don't know. We get it done though. There we go. Just to make sure it's crushed up, because I still see some chunks. I'm going to take this. It's from a mortar and pestle kit set that I got at the dollar store. I want to make sure there's no chunks, so we don't want it to clog the tube. That would be bad. Alright. I just want to be the end of the world, because I go at the end of the week for tube change? The end of the week? No. Soon, no. Anyways, take a syringe, put a lid on it, pour the powder in. Everybody does this a little different. Some people do it like how I'm doing it. Others will put water right into the pill crusher and then mix it up, draw it up. Or they'll put it into a different container and put water in it and draw it out. Yes, the syringe is clean. It's just stained from some of the meds. But it is clean. I do clean my syringes every night. Because of the fact that where I live, we are only allotted so much money quarterly to buy supplies. Unfortunately, I still have to use my syringes long past their expected life, if you will. So that goes into my G tube, which goes into my stomach. It's not quite done, obviously. There's still some sticking to the side, so I'm going to try to... There you go. I think that might be it for my G-tube. Now we're going to take a little bit of a smaller syringe. Put a cap on that. And I have to do my probiotic. This goes into my J tube. And this goes in my G if I have to do a water flush. Okay. Now we gotta do my Lansoprazole for the stomach med. But yeah, it goes in my J tube. Don't know how that works, but that's what I was told. Perfect. Now we'll set up my feeds. Alright, so feed bag, I just got it out of the fridge after using it yesterday, rinsing it and all that stuff. Took the lid off the blender, and then we have these two that we have to also open up. On. There's that one. Now we get as much air out of the bag as possible. We're going to clamp this for a minute, just because there's water in the line and we don't need that spilling out, but we'll try to do this. Okay. Now I did see a trick on here. I'm going to try it. I don't know if it'll work, but to make sure you get all the air out of the bag, you turn it upside down. Well, actually it looks like pretty much all the air is out, but alright, so that's pretty good. Like, you can see, like, all the air's out of the bag. So we'll flip it right side up, and we just kind of hold it up in the air, and it will prime down. The reason it does this is because I've doctored this bag, so there's usually a little tab right here, but I take that out because this formula is thicker, especially once made with the protein powder. So it's just wanted to be a bitch and not prime down. And I don't feel like sucking it again because I got a mixture in my mouth and it was really gross. There we go. There we go. Now it's coming. Show you what so you can see it's still just water. We want to prime it until we see, there we go, formula coming out. A little bit more. There. Now the line is actually full of formula, so just lay that bag down. Grab my tube, the J tube, and plug it in. The bag hooks onto the back of the pump holder. I have this adapter. Shout out to Ketovie Tech for this adapter. If you have an infinity pump, an omni pump, kangaroo pump, I think those are the only ones they have. Those are the main pumps. But it's an adapter. You can see this is for the infinity. Right, and it just plugs into the charging port, and then allows you to use a USB-C charger to plug in and charge your pump. And these are super handy. I have two, one for each pump, and I absolutely love it because now it doesn't matter where I am, whether I'm at home, whether I'm out. I always have a way to charge it. I have one of these external hard drive that I carry with me when I go out, and it has the USB-C, just a small USB-C charger, so it can literally just fit in the purse or the bag that I'm using to carry the pump. In case anybody's wondering how am I making videos longer than 10 minutes, well, that's a secret that I learned. Alright, so right now it's at 600 milliliters, and we're going to bring that way down. But basically, for those who do not know, once you're done creating a video, and you hit that check mark, or it's just done, like you finished a whole 10 minutes, so it just ends and you're at the editing screen. That's actually what that second screen is, if nobody knows. Now, I just found all this out, so I'm not talking like I'm a know-it-all. I'm just not trying to. This is just what I figured out. And then on the right-hand side, where there's like a whole bunch of different options, if you hit the one, it's a box with an arrow on either side of it. You hit that one, you scroll through your video to the end, or wherever you want, actually. Wherever you want to add in something to say. Oops, we cleared it. That's okay. Dose. We're just going to clear it all anyways. Alright, we want rate dose, and we want to make the rate my rate. Anyways, you click that, you go all the way to the end, or wherever you want to start recording again in your video, and you hit plus, and it gives you the option to record up to another 10 minutes. After that, I don't know. Shit, I got too fast. I don't know what happens after another 10 minutes. I've never done more than 19 minutes for total video. We're going to start at 80 today, because the other day I was not feeling great. I'm running at 90. And then we just hit run. Oh, tell me no bag set. I forgot to clip in the cartridge. Try to do this backwards, but I don't know if I can. Like that. There we go. Now I hit run. And that's me. I'm all set up for the entire day. So, hope everybody has a good day. Gotta go wash out my cups now. And wash out the syringes I used. And we'll see you later. Bye.